Series 14 is arguably the most important series of Doctor Who since its revival, and I must say if it fails, Doctor Who is in some serious trouble. Now, do I think Russell is going to bend over the show and fuck it like Chris Chibnall did? No. However, there are some fans out there who are concerned about RTD2, and that's what we'll be discussing in today's video. Please like, subscribe and join my Discord. With all that being said, let's jump into the video. Allons-y! The first concern that I've seen is that we now have a black Doctor. Personally, I have no problem with race changing a character, but it has to be for a good reason. Take Velma for example. The only reason Velma is now black is to make fans mad and get the series trending. Velma should have never changed race, as there was simply no good reason for the change to be made. However, Doctor Who is all about change, and I'm so happy Ncuti was cast as the Doctor. I can already tell he's going to be a fan favourite, as it's clear he brings something new to the show. Clearly he's been respecting the show by watching older episodes, and he's been really nice to the fans who have seen him filming. As for his race, as long as he's British, I don't mind. I would be bloody outraged if we had some American bastard waddling around the TARDIS as the Doctor. But a black Doctor? That's fine by me. I can't wait to see what Ncuti can do. The most common concern I've seen is that RTD2 is too similar to his first era. Russell has brought back Murray Gold, older writers, older directors, and it has people worried that it will be too similar to his previous era. But this is another time I'm going to side with Russell T Davies. His job is to bring back Doctor Who to its former glory, and playing it safe for his first era is definitely the best idea. I mean, come on people, get excited! Murray Gold is back. He's responsible for pretty much every song I annoy my co-workers with. I love his music. He's bringing back the best parts of what came before, but he's also trying new things. Russell has said in interviews that Doctor Who is always going to be new, and he's exploring new themes that he's never done before, so I wouldn't be too worried. At first, my personal biggest concern was the casting of Jinx Monsoon. I was baffled when I saw this on my feed. I was so confused at what I was looking at. However, after doing some research, I'm honestly still pretty confused on what a drag queen is. From my understanding, it's a guy who entertains dressed as an exaggerated woman, so it's not my cup of tea at all. But after seeing the costume Jinx is wearing, I'm all excited again. It's really creepy looking, and it would be a great villain for Doctor Who. It's a bit over the top, and I'm still slightly worried, but I have faith that Russell will make Jinx a great villain. Now before I continue, I want to take a moment to thank you all, as over the last week I've gained a ton of new subscribers. But don't worry, I won't let the fame get to my head. With that being said, some of these teeny tiny peasant subscribers let me know what their concerns are, so let's see if we agree. The first concern comes from Bud Brothers Official, who says, "I'm worried they will shy away from the facts and will not be true to the past by trying to include every gender/person with mental health issues, as that's what it all is." So a little controversy from Bud Brothers, but I definitely do agree why this is a concern for some people. Lots of movies and TV shows nowadays focus more on a controversial message that nobody gives a fuck about, as opposed to actually telling an emotional, action-packed story, but thankfully it seems that Russell knows this. He essentially said that lots of writers hate the media that ignores them, and they're trapped into wanting a job in TV purely to increase representation. He read their scripts and they're rubbish. They don't actually love television, so they don't know how to write for it. If the showrunner is saying this, I wouldn't be too concerned. Next up is a comment from SubZero saying that their biggest worry is that Ncuti and or Ruby won't work for them. A good Doctor can make a bad story better, and a great story their favourite. They find that they enjoy a show a lot more when the TARDIS team really clicks for them. I totally agree with this. I will take the worst 11 and Amy story over any of 13 or Yaz's. Even the best 13th Doctor stories are let down by the Doctor and her fan being as boring as rice cakes, being even cringier than me. Carrier-Lou, I'm sorry if I butchered your name there, says that they're worried that Russell won't follow through with his Doctor Who MCU idea. For those who don't know, before Russell became showrunner, he said he wanted spin-offs like the MCU do. And I agree. I would hate it if Doctor Who became too much like the MCU, pumping out pretty bad shows every month. I think it could kill Doctor Who, but I would love a few spin-offs. Now if I'm completely wrong and Series 14 sucks, how do I think this will impact the show? Well, I believe that Doctor Who will barely survive and keep going like Chibnall's era did, still making episodes, but nobody's actually watching them. The 60th and Series 14 is the last chance Doctor Who has to get big again. So many people are intrigued by this new era and want to give it a shot. But understandably, most people I've spoken to are skeptical. Most people I know will check it out, but aren't that enthusiastic, as they stopped watching the show a while back. This is the most important series of Doctor Who, and I think Russell knows this. All his safe decisions are to grab back all the people who left the show, and he's going all in with promotion. Disney Plus, Fortnite skins, Fall Guys skins, trailers and announcements everywhere. Doctor Who is everywhere right now, and if Series 14 fails, I don't think they will try to be as ambitious ever again. So in conclusion, I get why fans are concerned, but I do think we're in safe hands. Russell did it once, and I'm sure he can do it again. Doctor Who will return to its former glory.